Welcome to the van.
Oh, man. All right, let's give it a second. See where we are. I don't see it on the other screen. Hello. Who's here with us? I saw Magenta Otter is online with us.
Yeah, she's making chili.
Amazing. We're going to give it just a minute to catch up. Looks like it's running ads on our end here. I don't know what it's doing for you all, but there we go. Oh, we can skip it. Yay. Skip that ad. Who wants to watch ads?
There we are. We're probably going to end up staring over here the entire time.
I know. We're not going to watch ourselves. I promise. Look, we're in the van.
Welcome.
We are sitting in our own driveway in North Carolina.
We traveled all the way from the house to the van.
Yeah, we walked out the front door just to be here with you all tonight. So, yeah. Let's see how, who else is online with us? Say hi if you're watching. Let us know you're with us. Magenta Otter is making chili.
Oh, yeah.
Yum. She's in Texas, so it's got to be legit from there.
That's going to be good, I suspect.
Yeah, it must be. Especially with the Beyond Meat.
Yes. No beans, please.
I like the beans. Lots of veggies. Oh, man. So we made it for our January live stream.
Yes. Holding to our resolution so far.
Yeah. And, yeah, like, I feel pretty good about this, especially since we missed a vlog last week. So we're just we're gonna talk a little bit about that, where we are with our resolutions, what has been going on with us this month, and why we missed last week's vlog. And, of course, then we're gonna update you guys, kind of talk through some of our plans for the van. If you saw last week's vlog, then you already heard some of them when we gave a little bit of a van tour. But things are constantly changing, and we can't seem to commit to anything.
Always changing.
Always changing our minds. So we're going to talk through some of that and see if anyone's got input for us. And then, I don't know, we'll see next month if it's the same or if we have yet another update and change to that for you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, who else do we have here? Maria Lamarge. That's my mom. What did mom say? Can you see? I can't really read it.
She's etching. It says eaching, but I think she's etching.
Or watching.
Watching. It could be that too.
Yeah, it says right there.
Got it.
We're still learning how to follow along the chat while we go with lives.
Teresa, hello from California. Jealous.
Oh, we're so jealous. Did you get to Solvang? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Build an adventure in the
Hey,
house.
Georgia in the house.
Not sure if her reception will last because she's on her cell, but she's saying hello. Hi, Ben. They're both watching. And
Hey,
excited.
Ben and Ange. How you guys doing?
You guys are good.
Oh, man. All right. Well, I think we can probably get into it. Who's that?
Teresa, Saturday.
Saturday,
Solvang on Saturday.
Solvang. All right. We love, if anyone knows about Solvang, California, then you don't need us to tell you, but we will. It's a spot that we used to love to go to, especially around the holidays. It's amazing, right before Christmas. It's this little Danish town tucked up in the mountains near Santa Barbara, California. And we went there, actually. It's going to be a little bit in our upcoming video, the vlog that didn't make it out last week, but that will come out in the next few days. And we managed to pass through as we cut through California with the van when we brought her home. And my aunt, Teresa, is over in California right now before a big vacation. She's got some exciting adventures coming up herself.
Yeah.
And she's going to make a stop in Solvang and check it out for herself for the first time. So it's really cute. They've got like these windmills and all these bakeries, and you can get oh gosh, I'm gonna say
Abel-Streeble?
No. No, but that's close.
I'm really close.
Abel Skeever.
Abel-Skeever.
Abel
Yes.
Skeever. They're these like pancake like pastries, but they make them in like a ball shape, and they serve it with oh gosh, what kind of berry jam is it? Elderberry or no?
Boysenberry?
Some kind of a berry sauce.
It's delicious.
Oh my gosh, a little powdered sugar on them, and they are to die for. So if you ever get a chance, we highly recommend Solvang, California, near Santa Barbara. It's also up in wine country, so they've got a lot of cute little wine tasting rooms, and if you go outside of the town, there are vineyards and things, and it's such a cute place to visit in California. We love it.
Let's take a look See if anyone else popping in. Oh, Magenta knows solving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, it's so cool. So, January live stream, we made it. We are doing our best to keep our resolutions. You may recall that at the end of December, we made some resolutions for 2023, some goals, some commitments. We wanted to make sure we were putting out vlogs a lot more frequently. We wanted to make sure we were touching base with all of our friends who watch us a little more frequently. And, you know, maybe take you some places with us when we are on the road, see it live and kind of uncut. And then in between trips, like right now, just kind of let you know like where we are versus what you're seeing in vlogs, because those vlogs are obviously not in real time.
Yeah.
We're trying to close the gap a little bit, but they'll still always be at least a couple weeks off. So right now, let me see, the last vlog you guys saw was our first night in the van. And now we have to start to make our way cross country.
Yes.
That was last November.
Yeah.
So we're about 2 months right now, which is a lot better than we were up until very recently.
Better than 6 or 7.
Yeah. So we're tightening that gap a little bit, and I feel pretty good about that. But we want to keep taking you guys on this journey because we had quite the journey coming across country.
Incredible.
It was wonderful, but it was also an adjustment, living
Yeah.
in a van and figuring out how to do everything, where we could park, how to clean and dump things, and all the messages on the dash of this thing.
Yes.
And oh my goodness, you'll see it all. But it was definitely a learning experience and still constantly is. So anyway, that's where we're coming to next, and that's what you guys are going to start seeing in the next few days.
Yeah.
We're really excited to share it, and of course California, because this whole next video we go down the length of California because we wanted to take a southern route, because you know,
we were trying to dodge some weather that we suspected we might hit if we were in higher elevations. So
yeah, we were watching that weather app, and it wasn't looking so good for
Yeah.
going through the mountains and everything. So
it didn't take much arm twisting to get us to go back down through California.
we were not at all bummed about that.
Yeah.
No. So anyhow, we've got that coming. But yeah, we promised you guys a live stream every month. So here we are doing that.
Yep. Hello.
Woohoo! And 4 vlogs every month. Thank goodness I did not say a vlog a week.
That's true. That was very
Alrighty.
smart on you.
I didn't do that on purpose, but I think somewhere subconsciously I knew I probably couldn't manage every single week. So if I said 4 a month, I could somehow make that happen. So we've done 2 already this month, and I have 10 days to get you guys 2 more, and I am gonna do it.
Wow.
I'm gonna keep
Gonna
that
be
promise.
tight.
What do we have
Who do we
here?
have?
Oh,
Oh.
Camden Market. Oh,
Magenta had those.
in
Able Speaker.
Camden Market. I loved Camden Market.
Really?
Oh, that's such a cool spot.
Yeah.
That was super cool. Yeah.
We had
Oh.
pasties there, didn't we?
Yes, we had pasties all over London. Couldn't get enough. So yeah. So back to the vlogs then. We've
2
got 10
vlogs, 10
days.
days you've got.
I'm gonna do it. You guys should hold me to it. I hope you do. And well, you know, we didn't get one out last week because we hadn't. First off, we had not planned to travel anywhere
Right.
until March. We are home right now in North Carolina. And January, February, and the first half of March are really busy for my work,
Yeah.
which is good because we have a lot of plans to make changes in the van.
Yes.
And so we need to make and save a lot of money.
That's the big thing.
Yes, exactly. Especially one of the first big things we need to do here is get the electrical system, all the battery banks and everything sorted out.
Yeah.
And that's going to cost a good amount of money.
Easily the most major
Yeah,
cost.
by far. So we were staying put for a couple months. We have all of our videos of coming cross country, and then in December we spent most of the month in Florida, so we have vlogs to share with you guys from that.
Yep.
So we had no plans to go anywhere.
Yeah.
And then life happened.
Yes. We found ourselves, unfortunately, having to make a sudden trip up to Pennsylvania to see my family because, sadly, my oldest brother passed away from cancer. So that took us up there. We did spend a good amount of time, quality time with family, so that was great catching up.
That was awesome.
But that was the reason we weren't able to get a vlog out last week because we were just doing all the family things. So.
Yeah, we decided that, you know, for obvious reasons, I think, that we would not be vlogging or posting to social media about our trip to Pennsylvania. That was definitely some some downtime from the
Yeah,
channel.
definitely.
Definitely separate. But that is what happened, and that's why. Isn't it kind of funny? I was just thinking this as I said it though. We say life happens when something bad happens. Like
That's
when
true.
something unexpected happens or that we didn't plan for, but usually if it's bad or maybe mundane at the best.
Yeah.
Why do we say life happens when something really
Interesting.
good, surprising happens?
We're gonna have to find ways to change that.
Yeah.
How we use that language.
That's kind of interesting. Do you ever use it to say, oh, life happened and I suddenly found I had an extra $100 or, like.
The next time we see that whale breach, we're gonna be like, life
just happened. Yeah, we gotta get more positive about life. Good things can happen too, but unfortunately that was not the case last week.
Yeah.
So anyway, but we're back now. We got back last night. We are here. Hopefully now we're staying put through mid-March.
Looks that way.
Yeah, that's the plan for now. And I'm spending a lot of time on the van designer app thing.
Oh, it's
what
amazing.
Is it? It's so cool.
I don't know what it's called, but you should see what she's got.
We might make a reel or something or a short to show you guys what I've kind of whipped up in there to figure out how we're gonna redesign this whole thing, and we'll talk about that as well in just a minute because I think that would be fun to share it with y'all. We have something from Build and Adventure here. So excited for your upcoming vlogs. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, it was so nice to be back in California. We did some really fun stuff in Arizona and New Mexico and Texas as well. So, and we didn't vlog it, but we actually got to meet Magenta Otter, and it's Dara.
Was amazing.
And Ian in person, and they gave us a bed and a shower.
Oh, they're so nice to take us in. They fed us. When you walk in their house, it smells like bread, first of all. So if you ever walk in their house, it's always going to smell like bread in my mind. Which is probably the best thing it could smell like.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a very good thing.
That was awesome.
And so that wasn't in the vlog, but it was fun getting to meet them as well in Texas, and then made our way all the way up here to North Carolina. Yeah. We made a vlog about some of the places that we spent the night through Harvest Hosts. That's going to be coming up in a couple of weeks. Actually, I think that'll be our first vlog in February.
Right.
And that's really fun. We got to feed alpacas and things.
That was amazing.
That was super, super cool. So yeah, those are our plans, our upcoming plans. But of course, as you see with us, things change all the time. Now we should talk about plans for the van.
Yes.
Look who's here.
Who's this? Ah, my buddy Nick. The lush winter snow over the Polish Alps. It's so funny. We were just talking about that.
This is kind of an inside thing, but yes, Nick is a friend of Steven's from back home, and I finally got to meet him in person for the first time. Yeah. So that was really fun as well. Kind of if there's a bright side to the travel we did last week, it was getting to know a lot of his family and meeting some of his old buddies for the first time. That was really cool. Yeah. So anyway, the van, you guys. I don't know if you saw our van tour. Hopefully you did. And our first night in the van. It wasn't much because honestly so much of this is going to change. As you can see, we've got like some cabinets over here. This is where the Murphy bed is, and it pulls down over this bench where we're sitting right now. We've got a kitchen over here to the side. It's on the driver's side, right behind the driver. We definitely want to move some things around, change some things. And we talked about wanting to put in a platform bed. I think we're still on that, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think we're definitely, that's one thing that I don't see changing, is the platform bed situation in the very back here.
Yeah, we don't want to have to be folding down. This is awesome. Great space saver. We don't want to be having to fold down a bed, though, every single night.
And we also really want that storage underneath, that garage type storage underneath, where we really find that we're going to probably need that for folding chairs, because this has an awning on it. I don't know if we really showed you guys that. We didn't really get a chance to show the outside much because of the weather when we picked up the van, but this has an awning already on it. So we are set to be able to pull that out, set up outdoors places. And so we want to take some folding chairs and maybe a table and stuff with us. Yeah. So those will all go in the garage space under the bed. So that part I think we're really set on. Yeah. What we are debating at this point, we were absolutely certain when we got the van,
100%.
100% without a doubt, that we wanted a full bathroom with a shower. Yeah. And now I don't think we do. I don't know.
Yeah, we're reconsidering the shower.
I would love to hear from people who have it, just to see like how much do you actually use it, and is it a real pain in the butt to keep the place dry, to prevent mold? Do you worry about
Yeah.
like behind the walls and the waterproofing much? But of all the times that we have been out with it already, and that's one of the amazing things about having a van that is already built out,
Mm-hmm.
is that we can kind of test it and see how we're living in it and
Yeah.
what kind of spaces we actually really want and miss or use the most. And you know, between the cross country trip that was 2.5 weeks long,
Yeah.
and then the month we just spent in Florida, I don't think there was a single time we wished we could take a shower in here.
Yeah. That's true. And we found ways to do that, you know, gym
Yeah.
memberships and things like that. But there
Planet
really
Fitness,
were,
hello.
yeah, there really were no times where we were like, man, I really wish I could take a shower right now.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the good news, I think.
That is the good news, because I think that can simplify things a bit. We do still want to build a bathroom in the van, but just for the toilet. So it would be, instead of like a whole waterproofed situation and a shower, I just want to build that space to put the toilet in, because you guys are sitting on our toilet right now.
Yeah, we've got you propped up on it.
Don't worry, it's been sanitized. Yeah, I mean, the toilet is just kind of floating around right now. I know there are a lot of people who put it like into under a bench where you can kind of open it up and then use the toilet, that sort of thing. I definitely want a more private toilet situation.
Yes, a room to go into.
Like just a little lavatory would be nice. And we are thinking, if we don't put in a shower, that we can actually put cabinets in that space as well, just some small ones, and it can serve as like our first aid space, medicine cabinet, hair and skin products, my makeup, things like that. And so it would give us extra storage that we wouldn't have otherwise, that we would have to figure out where else to put that stuff. And storage is such a premium in these things. So this is what we're thinking now, and I'm super curious what anybody who has ever, you know, who currently owns or has in the past owned a van or an RV, if you've had a shower, if you haven't, what your experience has been, if we're on the right track, or if you really think we're going to regret it. And if you're watching this on the replay, put it down in the comments too, please, because we definitely need some input on this. We think that for our lifestyle, we're going to skip the shower. That way we can also make it a little bit smaller, the lavatory space, and have a little more seating area. Because that's the other thing we found that we really wanted, was a more comfortable seating area for working. Because obviously we're going to be working on the road.
Yeah, and you can see we're sitting right now and it looks fine, but it's really, as good as it is, it's not great for extended, you know, sitting there working on a laptop for a long time.
Very uncomfortable, this bench.
We actually found it more comfortable to pull down the bed and prop ourselves up on the bed, which is nice, but not always great.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna knock down these walls in the front that are behind the driver and passenger seats, and put in swivels there, so we'll have those options, kind of open that up as a seating area. But we also kind of want to have a bench seating area, probably in the back by the bed as well, and some kind of a pull-out or lagoon table situation. But yeah, we're definitely finding we want more seating and workspace, and we're less concerned about the bathroom and shower. So that's where we are right now with it. And things will probably change again because they always do. The other thing is, you probably notice it's very yellow in here. I don't know if it's reflecting on us today, but
it looks very yellow.
It does look very yellow. Yeah. Yellow is just not our color.
Yeah.
So we definitely have a different color palette in mind for when we build this out. We're going to put cabinets across the top more.
And we're going to try to repurpose some of this. Is white cedar. We're going to try to repurpose some of this if we can.
That is one of the areas the previous owner did not skimp on.
Yeah.
Was she built this whole thing out with white cedar. This wood is fantastic. Yeah. So we are going to do our best to preserve and reuse as much of this as we can. Just, you know, we also just don't like to be wasteful if we don't have to be. And it would save us money too. So since we're DIYing the whole carpentry part of the build. So yeah. How are we looking here? Who else has chimed in?
We got, Magenta said she should have vlogged our meetup.
I know.
Hashtag too lazy.
Exactly. And sometimes we just like to be in the moment, you know, especially when we're connecting with people. It's just kind of nice to not have all the machines around and everything. But we definitely have to do a collab at some point. I see that in our future.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. We'll figure something out. What else do we have?
Maria says looks more yellow than it actually is live.
I don't know. It feels pretty yellow live, but I guess, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially back here. It's not quite as yellow as it looks like on the screen there. So, yeah. Either way, it's all gonna change. How are we doing? I think we kind of got through all of our talking points for today, huh?
I think so.
How's everybody else doing with their New Year's resolutions? Has everybody been keeping to their goals? I hate resolutions, but it's a thing that everybody talks about in January.
This might be a one-time thing for us. We're not usually big on making those resolutions.
We're just setting goals.
Yeah.
So hopefully if you've set some goals for the new year too, they're working out for you. And the good thing is if you fall off of your wagon or whatever, you can always just get back on.
Start over.
Just get back to it when you're ready. Start again. There you go. Well, I think that's about it. We're going to wrap it up. No reason to keep you guys a whole lot longer, but please, if you have any input for us, we definitely need more information. We're watching lots of videos on the van stuff, and we got to start making some decisions because we got to start paying for some things soon. So we're going to have to make some commitments that we can stick with.
That's right. And if you follow us on Insta, you could drop us a message there too. If you want to leave a comment here, we're always up to chat.
Love to chat on Instagram, definitely. Yeah. So DM us over there as well with any ideas or thoughts or anything. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. It's
I'm gonna see you soon.
Been good spending some time, huh?
Yeah.
We're gonna do this every month now. We'll give you updates.
Once a month.
Hopefully soon we can take you places too.
Drop her messages of encouragement also. 2 vlogs in 10 days coming up.
I got this. I can do it. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna get up and walk around the camera now, so don't mind me. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
See ya.